Imagine a world where your money can't be frozen by a government, inflated away by politicians, or spied on by corporations. Where billions of unbanked people can finally participate in the global economy, where ordinary individuals can push back against censorship. That's the world the authors Andrew Bailey, Bradley Rettler, and Craig Warmke invite us to consider in their 2024 book. These three philosophy professors don't hype Bitcoin as a get-rich-quick scheme or a revolutionary replacement for the dollar. Instead, they make a calm, rigorous, evidence-based argument. Bitcoin isn't just money, it's resistance money. And on balance, the world is better off with it than without it. Today, I'm breaking down the book's main points. Let's dive in. The story starts in the shadow of the 2008 financial crisis. Central banks printed money to bail out banks. Everyday people suffered, and trust in traditional finance collapsed. Enter Satoshi Nakamoto's 2008 white paper and the 2009 launch. The authors trace Bitcoin's roots to the cypherpunk movement, privacy activists who dreamed of digital cash. Bitcoin was designed as peer-to-peer electronic cash, decentralized, with no trusted middlemen and a fixed supply. In today's imperfect world, rampant inflation in places like Venezuela and Argentina, creeping authoritarian surveillance, Bitcoin offers an opt-out. It's not perfect, but it was built for resistance. Now for Section 2, the main points. The book begins with the basics, what Bitcoin actually is, a decentralized ledger secured by proof of work. The authors evaluate Bitcoin through a clear global lens across 5 key dimensions. First, monetary policy. Bitcoin brings the rule of law to money. Its supply is fixed and predictable. No central authority can print more. This resists inflation and political manipulation. For people living under bad monetary rulers, it's a stable alternative. Second, censorship resistance. Traditional finance lets banks or governments block transactions or seize funds. Think dissidents in authoritarian regimes, Canadian truckers, or even US operations targeting legal businesses. Bitcoin isn't censorship-proof, but it's highly resistant. Once you control your private keys, no single entity can stop you. Third, privacy. Bitcoin is pseudonymous, not anonymous, but its open architecture allows privacy by obscurity. It's much like handing someone physical cash. It pushes back against the total surveillance of bank accounts. Fourth, inclusion. Bitcoin is money for the marginalized. No ID, no credit check, no minimum balance, just a phone. It helps refugees, women in patriarchal societies, and people in hyperinflation zones. It's for the world's poorest. Fifth, energy use and security. Yes, mining uses energy. The authors tackle this head-on. They show that doomsday predictions never materialized. Much of the energy comes from stranded or renewable sources. They argue the security benefits, an unchangeable monetary policy, and censorship resistance are worth the costs. Section 3, the scorecard. The authors deliver their final assessment. They don't claim it'll destroy banks. They make a much more modest and convincing claim. Bitcoin is a net positive for humanity. It empowers individuals. It helps resist authoritarians, inflation, surveillance, and exclusion. A world with resistance money is preferable. So what should you take away? First, think critically about money itself. Money isn't neutral. Who controls it matters. Second, adopt a global perspective. For billions on the margins, Bitcoin's resistance features are life-changing. Third, appreciate trade-offs. No technology is perfect. We must weigh evidence honestly instead of falling for hype. Fourth, value financial sovereignty. Bitcoin gives individuals real agency, the ability to say no to bad rules. Finally, stay curious. A multidisciplinary approach leads to clearer thinking than tribal shouting matches. Resistance money isn't a cheerleading session. It's a tool for human empowerment in an imperfect world. It helps us resist centralized power. Pick up resistance money. It might just change how you see the world. Thanks for watching. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.